So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our press conference. Today we're here to tell Commissioner Kelly and Chief NYPD spokesperson Paul Brown that they need to go. Enough is enough. So we are going to get this started. I'm going to introduce to you Amina Akbar, an attorney and a representative of the Muslim American Civil Liberties Coalition, to lay out the demands of the coalition. So please help me welcome Amina Akbar.
Good morning. We're standing here together today as a coalition of Muslim, interfaith, civil liberties, and communities of color groups. And we're here calling for change for many reasons. For many years now, there have been a number of revelations about the way that the NYPD is policing our communities. We've learned about the way that informants are surveilling and infiltrating our communities. We've learned about the demographics unit and the way that it's literally creating maps of Muslims all around the city. We know that the NYPD was responsible in 2007 for the radicalization report that tied together aspects of Muslim identity with potential for future terrorism. And we know that the NYPD showed the hateful propaganda anti-Muslim film, The Third Jihad, to 1,500 officers during its training. Not only did the NYPD show this film to 1,500 officers, but Commissioner Kelly participated in its making. But it doesn't stop there either, because Commissioner Kelly lied about his participation in the production of that film. And it was only after the producer of that film pointed out to the New York Times the specific date for that interview that Commissioner Kelly was in a corner so that he had to admit his participation in the film. But the problems with the NYPD don't stop with Muslim communities. Our brothers and sisters in the African American Latino communities know all too well the problems with the NYPD. Stop and frisk rates are at an all-time high in New York City. And all of this is happening on Commissioner Kelly's watch. So when we stand here and we're calling for Commissioner Kelly's resignation, we're calling for Paul Brown's resignation, it's not just because of the recent revelations about their involvement with the Third Jihad. It's because a number of actions that they've taken in the approach that their department has taken to policing our communities, to infiltrating them and to treating us like we're suspects when we're just living our lives day to day. We have been organizing around these issues for the last year and a half, the last several years, and beyond. Muslim communities, civil libertarians, and communities of colors and our allies more broadly. And we're standing together here today to call for Commissioner Kelly's resignation, to call for the resignation of Paul Brown, to call on City Council to establish an independent community control and oversight mechanism, because we now know that the NYPD does not feel accountable to our communities. The NYPD functions in a very non-transparent way. That's not right in a democracy, and it's not right in this city. The NYPD must be held accountable. The NYPD must act transparently. It's important and it's essential for City Council to institute an oversight mechanism in order for that to happen. Finally, we're calling for the retraining of the officers that watch the Third Jihad, but beyond that, to all the officers who have been trained in counterterrorism policing in this city, because we know from a long history of things that the approach that the NYPD is taking to policing these issues combines Muslim identity with potential for terrorism, and there's just no proof for that. Thank you.
Can you say your name and spell it?
Yeah, it's Amina Akbar, A-M-N-A, last name Akbar, A-K-B-A-R, speaking on behalf of the Muslim American Civil Liberties Coalition. I'm also a supervising attorney and adjunct faculty at CUNY Law School in the CLEAR project, which stands for Creating Law Enforcement, Accountability, and Responsibility.
Kelly must go! Kelly